If you still remember, Danny mentioned these are the two zones that go actually playing around. Okay, this one is a strong resistance, eventually break up. Okay, once you break up, you come to this major supply zone over here. Okay, and then you have a few rejections over here. Okay, until eventually last week break up, until they break up all the way and fly almost 2,000 pips around here. Okay, so let us take a look at this coming week. All right. Hey, what's up guys? Alright, so let us take a look at the gold market for the coming week. Okay, so this one is daily time frame. What we do is we go to this biggest time frame, which is monthly. Okay, we do a top-down analysis. Monthly actually still very bullish, as you can see over here right now. Okay, so weekly you can see it closed very bullish as well. So this one is previous day weekly candle over here. Okay, so it's a super bullish right here. Okay, and then you break up from this major supply zone that Danny mentioned last week. Okay, so you reject until eventually break up almost 2,000 pips here. Okay, so now we go to this daily time frame. What do we see in daily time frame is, again, gold is still very bullish as well. Okay, once this particular candle break out, then you have a massive push up, bullish, doji, and then bullish again. Okay, so and also you create this one based rally over here. So if you can see from this daily time frame, so you can see this one is actually another demand zone over here. This one is a rally based rally. Okay, so this one can be our demand zone for the coming week. Okay, so of course we have to scale, we have to go down to this smaller time frame, which is H4 time frame. If you put this trend line over here, you basically can see that gold overall is still doing a bullish uptrend here, right? So you can see it's still doing so you can see gold is still doing this uptrend over here. Okay, next we go to this H1 time frame. Okay, what can we see from H1 time frame here? So if we mark the supply zone over here, which go break up last week at this zone over here, this supply zone. Okay, so this one is a zone, it's a strong zone. Okay, this one is, you can see this one is a strong resistance until this particular actually candle break up. Once it break up, it's almost 180 pips until then eventually drop down again to this another demand zone over here. If you can see, this one is actually a bullish engulfing around here, and this one is a rejections. Okay, the moment go tap into this zone, then you actually bounce up back here. Okay, after that go actually just play around, create this one is a rally based rally here. Okay, and then now actually still floating around here. Okay, so what can we actually foresee for next week market is, okay, so these are the two zones that we can actually monitor at. Okay, this one zone, and the other one this particular demand zone over here. Okay, so these are the two zones that gold might actually play around. Okay, so if we screenshot, okay, so for next week market, gold might actually play around at these two zones over here. One is a top zone, one is a bottom zone. Okay, in order for gold to go higher, okay, you must first have to break up from this particular zone over here first, before eventually pull back, then go to a new all-time high again. Okay, so otherwise gold might actually play around. So if we want to go down further, you must first actually break down from this particular zone as well. Okay, before pull back, then actually can go further down. Okay, so if you want to know more, please be sure to join my Telegram channel, DTA International Academy, for more information and daily educations. Okay, so see you guys there.